Okay, so we started the program. It was going. There was a particular week. I think everything was regular. We started learning how to. We started learning by teaching the student how to make their hands free. That's for the arts club. For the computer club along the line, I think my focus was I studied computer science, so my focus was I kind of understood, and I have background in robotics. Yeah, shout out to the SN group. Um, the like that was my first encounter with robotics. No, my first encounter with robotics was with RoboWave. That was I think 2016. Shout out to iLead College. iLead College introduced me to RoboWave after I represented the school because I usually fix Torchlight fans and all this stuff. So the school, the principal, Mr. Ino, God bless you continuously, sir. So the principal felt I was going to be competent in that field if I was introduced to it. And yeah, as time goes on, I started learning about sensors, about motors, cables, and all this stuff. So then we started venturing into. I think we were using Scratch programming there. It's more similar. Scratch programming is now similar to, or let me say, we now have a better version of Scratch programming, which is if you have heard anything about vibe coding, yeah. So vibe coding is when you are able to like prompt AI to like deliver your desired software or website or anything for you. So then Scratch programming was like a pick and drop method of giving instructions to robots. So that was my first encounter with robotics. And while we were learning robotics, people that were teaching us were also teaching us basics of computer again. So I had a curriculum, I had it in my head, and I still have some of the documents on how to learn about computer from the basics. I mean, from keyboard before we even enter like discussion on generations of computer. But generations of computer is an interesting topic because I have songs like it was converted into song by my same principal, Mr. Eno. So I understood that I understood how to teach the students computer, and education was part of my course in the university too. So I was handling the computer parts, but somehow whenever I'm teaching the computer, it was really difficult for me to teach and document at the same time. And I don't want the students to be the one documenting, like taking pictures of the moment. But I still have a couple of pictures though when they were practicing on their own and I took their pictures. So I'm going to share that also. Moving forward, what have I not spoken about? Agric. Many of them showed interest in agri, just like many of them showed interest in art and computer. But the problem was consistency. Let's assume that 100 joined the first day. The next class, you find 50 something in some of the club. The next class, you find, oh, I didn't add. We were not just teaching this in my school, my PPA. We actually, how do they speak the English? We invited other schools to join us, but it was really tough. Like it was actually very tough because the distance between each of those schools is not something to joke with. It can take 2 periods of their timetable for them to walk down. So what we eventually did was move some of the students from one school to another, maybe once a month. But the consistent plan that we executed about time management was that if you come to this school today, tomorrow we can reschedule another time with other schools. So we went to, in short, we handled each of the schools individually. But it was very stressful, but it was enjoyable, mind you. So what have I not told you about the club? Yeah, at the art club majorly, I was already getting more encouraged because I mean we were already getting crazy potentials, like potentials that you know that if this guy continue like this, he's going to be the next Picasso. I'm sorry guys, give me a minute. Let me take off something from the light. So I'm actually serious. like those talents were worth it. So they were encouraging me, they were making me know that I've taken up a responsibility that I can't stop. I have to start working on sustainability plan for this particular project. So that prompted me to start reaching out to government officials, local government chairman. I started with okay, I met one man. Oh shit, I've not mentioned his name since. Um, Mr. What's up? I'm coming, please. I met one man, Mr. Sam. I can't remember his Igbo surname now. I met Mr. Sam. I think he was executing a project when I saw him. I just reached out, told him my plans, if we could partner, because what he was executing was something that those children could benefit from. And it was just so amazing. Like, I mean, one of the reasons I stayed in Enugu. Okay, let's find out why I stayed in Enugu in the first place.